Boom! What's up, guys? We are back with another little podcast action. How you guys like this setup? Dude, we don't always do a professional setup.
Look where we are today. We're at wherever we are.
We're in Atlanta. We're at
Import Alliance.
Import Alliance.
Can we put that? I think we can put
Should
that
we put
up there.
Nah, let's not be there.
Okay.
I feel like that would be too crowded.
Okay.
Where are we? New York City?
I mean,
just a picture of the skyline?
Yeah, Import Alliance is too crowded. Let's go to New York City.
Okay, well, I meant just like a scenic view of New York City.
That's funny. Okay, whatever. All right.
We're somewhere.
We're somewhere right now. I don't know where we're going to be, but
it'll be
fine.
somewhere. Maybe we're out of space.
What's up, dudes? I feel like we haven't
be in the ocean.
We haven't sat down and talked to the dudes in a long time.
What's going on?
We've been busy.
Have we?
Busy. Well, kind of. We've been busy,
we have been busy.
Not back on the podcast, but
not podcast busy, but other busy. Busy. Very busy. Yeah, so car update? Do we want to do a car update? Do we want to talk about cars?
We could talk about cars. Maybe we'll talk about any other thing that's been going on. I mean,
how's your car?
My car? Oh, it's fantastical. It just needs a couple more things done to it before we leave. I have no trunk right now, if you want to know. No trunk. I have double trash bags.
What'd you do for that setup? Yeah.
Double trash bags, and I built I think I was saying last night, a roof setup with cardboard boxes, so that when it snows, it just falls off once it gets too much. I actually should probably check that when I get home. Make sure it's not imploded into the trunk. So, how's your car?
It's good. It's under construction.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff's going down right now to get it looking good for Import Alliance. We got the coils getting ready to go on, which they don't know about yet. But if you watch the podcast, you'll know now.
Mm-hmm.
Got some coils, got some trailing arms, got the STI front end stuff that you guys have seen. That's all getting ready to get painted and get put on. So a lot of good stuff. And the car will finally be it'll finally be looking a little bit better, exterior wise. I do have some wheels and tires getting ready to be on the way, so good stuff.
It's gonna look dope.
All right, let's get into a topic. What shall we talk about?
I don't even know, man. I'm just here living.
It's only been 2 minutes and we're just here living.
We're here living.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably should have thought about this. Talk about fitness. You want to talk about fitness?
Fitting
this turbo on this.
Fitting this turbo.
Yeah. Let's see how many people we have that are into the fitness game out there. Jordan and I have not recently, we've always kind of been about it, but recently been acting on it a little bit more, going to the gym a little bit more often, trying to eat a little bit healthier.
Channel, isn't it? Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
We've got long.
Yeah.
So we can talk about anything.
We can talk about anything.
Nice. I like this.
Been trying to eat a little bit better, not really succeeding. Sometimes we eat it a rotisserie chicken. That's probably the healthiest we get.
Dude, it's $4.
It is.
It's so good.
It's a good deal.
$4. It already has good flavor. It's all the protein you need.
I'm just saying, it's that's the one healthy meal we have. Other than that, it's kind of just a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Protein shakes every once in a while, protein bars and stuff mixed in there. For anyone out there that's watching that is into fitness, what do you guys do? What is your go-to kind of meal or drink type stuff for post-workout, pre-workout, during the week when you're not working out? Let us know. That'd be kind of cool.
What's your favorite workout?
Favorite workout?
Favorite thing to do?
Thing to do. Honestly, I've always enjoyed triceps. It's just real simple and easy, do little pull downs. But I've been recently, just because I've never really understood it, I've been liking the cables a lot. There's a lot of different things you can do with cables. So it's been cool to kind of experiment with that. So at the moment, any kind of little workout area with the cables and figuring out what else we can do there, that's been kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Other than that, everything's pretty basic. What about you?
I think I love all the chest workouts. So bench press, any of the other like machines that kind of replicate bench press. I don't know what this is called, but
like,
the one that comes in like this,
I feel like it's a fly.
Fly, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
forward
know.
Fly.
I think so, but
rear fly.
I like doing the chest workouts.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
Least favorite workout.
Legs.
Yeah,
I mean, one, because you like refuse to squat, so we can't do any squats or anything.
It always just messes up my butt.
The
cheeks.
machines for
like for the next day, I'm sitting at like in the car or whatever. I'm just like,
well, you kind of squat weird. You like when he squats, he goes like all the way down. Like I just go to like a 90 degree, like a very very basic squat. You like try to get all the way down.
I mean, I feel like I just got to go all the way.
But like you say it hurts your knees. Like just go light, go easy with it.
I don't think the knee. It's like my butt muscles.
Well, you gotta grow your gluteus maximus.
I know, I got that. Dude, you know, there's actually such thing as flat butt syndrome. It's called. Look it up. It's called.
No.
It's called. What is it?
Is it because you sit on it too often?
Dwarf butt. Yeah, dwarf butt syndrome or something like that. I'm not kidding. That's a real thing.
That's the title. Dwarf butt syndrome.
Dwarf butt syndrome. Not kidding. It's a thing. It's like no matter how much you work out your butt, it just stays.
Do you have dwarf butt?
Stays like a rectangle.
You got dwarf butt.
That's what I got. That's what I got, dude. It's fine. I don't care what my butt looks like.
I would say legs are probably my least favorite though, just because the two machines where you lift up and you push down. I think it's the one where you lift up. I don't like the way it rides on the shins. It's not comfortable. Like it's not that it's difficult. It's not difficult. It just I don't like the way it feels.
What if you just showed up with like your own little like 2 little pieces of foam to
padding
to put it there, or you show with knee pads and just like I'm here.
I don't need knee pads. I need shin pads.
Fine,
shin guards, bro.
Your
I don't know. I just don't
shins.
like it. I do want to do more legs though. Like I can say another thing, like opposite for with legs. I do like. I don't know what exactly you call it. Just like a leg press, the one that the one that we do every once in a while, where like you get like you're sitting pretty much back and like it's like a wall. I like that.
Technically, isn't that the same thing as squatting? But you just don't have the bar. You're just pushing your legs up as if you had more weight on you.
I'm sure there's like different muscles that get worked from the different techniques. It's kind of like the bench press versus like a dumbbell type press. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How like you got 2 individuals versus 1 bar. I feel like it's kind of that type of comparison.
Yeah. How do you feel about cardio?
I think it's important. I feel like I've talked about this before. I took a summer class that was a fitness class, and every day they required us to do 15 minutes of cardio to start off with. So I would just run on the elliptical for 15 minutes. I would usually get about like 2.5 miles in at that rate. It's a really good way to start your workout. I feel like that really gets your blood flowing. You get sweating a little bit.
A little bit shitty.
And yeah, like I don't usually sweat, and I think it's because we don't do a lot of that cardio in the beginning to get the blood flowing and like the muscles really warmed up. But I felt that was actually a pretty important step that I think I should start implementing. It's just I get so bored of running for that amount of time that I just really I feel like it's more the fact that I'm excited to get onto the other things, but I don't know. We've been doing about 5 minutes. Maybe one day I'll step it up to 10 and we'll get up to the 15 mark again. And
I think running would be nice if you were just running to a destination outside.
See, that's all right. For me, the difference is this will sound weird. I'm not a good runner.
Yeah.
The way like I plant my feet when I'm running, it like when I'm done, it hurts.
Flat-footed.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like it hurts my knees or shins and stuff. Like or calves. Like my calves will get really tense. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is about the way I run, but like my calves end up hurting. Like actually running. Where like the elliptical, obviously it's nice and smooth. Everything's flowing. But I mean, if anyone has any suggestions, what am I doing wrong? I don't know what I'm doing. I'd like to be able to run normally. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. And we're back.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about fitness.
We were talking about ASMR.
We're talking about fitness.
Okay.
Actually, we're talking about anything today. Today's just like a catch-up. Like we haven't done this in a while.
Cool. So that's one thing that's been going on, fitness. What else have we been doing?
We've been doing a lot of car work.
They don't care about that.
No, they don't care about that.
You already know about that.
No, they don't care about that.
What else?
I mean, that's pretty much all we do.
Doing a lot of work. Been working. Making that money so I can buy more car parts.
Ow!
What'd you do?
My toe's been killing me. So I've been like...
Is it from the escalator?
Pulling it out, yeah.
Have we told them about the escalator? Let's tell them about the escalator. All right, so we went to our local auto show when that was going on, when they're like showcasing all the new cars and stuff for around here. We went very late on like the second to last day. So there was no one there. And there's escalators to go up and down to get to like the main floor. And we were getting ready to leave. And Jordan and I decided to race up the escalator that was going down. So, you know, you're trying to like keep up with it because it's going down and you're going up. And I'm in front of him and I don't even know what you do. I just hear him like, ah.
I went for the stair coming down and I didn't think it was going to be this hard. I was like, oh, dude, I got this.
You already did it once.
I know. I'm like running up the thing and then all of a sudden like I smashed my toes into the thing coming down. It's just like it's just like into it, and I've already been having like pain in the foot. It was bad. That was it. Pretty much our story.
Yeah, that was a fun time. I got made fun of by our state troopers. We were standing next to a Mercedes Sprinter van checking that out.
They made fun of you?
They made fun of me, man.
What happened?
I don't know. They were laughing at me. The lady trooper pointed at me, said something about the guy in the blue. I was wearing blue. And then she looked at the other cop, and they were like, and I was just like, wow. Because they had troopers at our auto show talking about their cars. Yeah, I was kind of bummed out about it. I'm like, wow. I had some respect for them, and they just made fun of me.
But
what the heck?
What were you doing?
I don't know.
What was the context of this?
I don't know, man. We were all just hanging out in the Sprinter van, checking it out. Like, wow, this thing's kind of cool.
They're probably
and I look over, and I just hear first I heard, you see that kid in the blue? And I look over, and I see her pointing at me. And I'm just like...
Should have gone over, and they're just...
They're like, excuse me?
No, just shot him up.
Yeah, so...
That's funny. I don't understand what it was for, but...
I don't know, man. Apparently, a normal young kid like me gets hated on by the cops. Usually it's the other way around. Usually you hate the cops, but they hate me.
They're making fun of you because...
They don't even know. I didn't drive that night. They don't know what I drive. They weren't like, oh, he drives a Subaru. Like,
gay.
Maybe that's what they were saying. Bet that kid drives a Subaru.
that freaking WRX. Or whatever that thing's called.
Yeah.
The STR.
STR?
It's the STI, brother.
Okay. So, yeah, that was our auto show experience.
What was your favorite car?
At the show, probably the NSX again. I mean, I think, all right, I don't want to say it was my favorite, but I think it was like almost just an attention grabber because it was orange. So, like, compared to everything else at the show, that thing just grabs your attention. But they kind of diverted attention from it by putting those ropes around their Mercedes GTC that was yellow.
That's what it is? I thought it was like
it was a Mercedes GT. No, there is a GTR, but this was the C. It was like a convertible version.
I can't get comfortable on these stools. Who's got gaming chairs that they want to give us or sell us or whatever?
Yeah, give us some real chairs.
Man.
I did think that, what was that Jeep called? That Jeep truck thing?
The Gladiator?
That thing was pretty cool. Except they had it tucked away in the corner.
And it was locked. Like, come on. It's a Jeep. Let us sit in it.
Yeah, it's a Jeep. Can't be that expensive.
I mean, it's cool, but like, they're pretty expensive. It's like $45, $50 plus.
Dang. I did like sitting in the Alfa Romeo. It had some nice leather. Nice leather?
I have nice leather.
It had some nice leather. It smelled good. It smelled Italian.
It smelled very Italian.
It was soft. I wish they had the Porsches unlocked. I wanted to sit in that, what was it, a Cayman? 718 Cayman S or something?
I don't remember. We walked past the Porsche.
Oh, yeah, because I pulled the handle. It was locked. I was like, all right, well, we're out of here.
It
was manual, too. I wanted to throw that gearbox around, if you know what I mean. I remember Ryan and I were sitting in, I don't know what was it. Oh, the little Abarth, the little Fiat Abarth thing. And I'm like throwing the gears around. This little kid comes over and just opens my door. It's a convertible. He can see I'm sitting in it. He just like looks up and he's like, oh. And then closes the door. I'm like, what?
It's a convertible. You see me.
Yeah,
I'm
so
right
I
here.
just hopped out
He was
after.
that short.
And then he just hopped in and he like didn't know what to do because he was like, oh, I don't know what this is.
No, when we got in the Ford Ranger, and I kept going around, and I was like, we're getting in the Fords, and I'm just like waiting for a random person to sit in the car. I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna like act like I'm really dumb. I'm just like looking around while this kid sitting in the front seat, and you're sitting in the passenger seat. I'm just like,
yeah, I know why you got in.
Like,
man.
Wow, this is a nice Chevy, and just like it's a Ford Ranger. And then we go to the Chevys. I'm like, it's a nice Ford. Just want to see what people, We should have done like a full out like prank video to,
You think
like
so?
cringy, just like
Cringy.
make fun of ourselves in public.
Ourselves.
Yeah,
I already got made fun of in public.
I mean by a cop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, your night was long gone.
Yeah.
So I felt like I had to jump in and just make fun of, I guess, myself, but like got him.
I don't think they noticed.
I think they got it.
No, that kid didn't seem to care.
Probably because he's like, you're right, this is a nice Chevy. It's like, not.
This is a nice
He was like totally for it. But I love like walking around the show where this isn't like a car enthusiast show. This is like the
more like an old person's
2020 models. It's just like the newest cars.
No, well, they don't bring cool cars.
Some of them.
That's the thing.
And
like most of the dealerships show up with all their like commuter cars. Like they're just trying to sell basic cars, which I get. That's what they're mainly gonna sell. But I feel like I don't know, like a car show, like an auto show like that. That's where you want to show off your fancy cars.
Yeah.
Because no one's coming to the dealership really to look at those,
No.
Like they're more coming to the dealership to buy a normal car.
Yeah.
Which that's why you have some normal cars. But I feel like you gotta show off what you got.
But isn't it? I just think it's funny, like walking around a show where nobody knows what they're talking about.
Oh, I know.
And it's just funny to like listen to like other people's conversations.
Dude, even some of the
like,
reps.
Oh, this and this.
This one guy, I thought it was hilarious. I don't know why he wanted to make this a point, but when I was there getting ready to move cars out, this little kid was coming up and looking at the Mercedes, and he like wanted to touch it, and this guy like rushed over that was like a part of whatever group it was, and he was like, please don't touch the car. That's a $10,000 paint job. And he was just like shoving this number in this little kid's face. I'm like, dude, who cares? I get it, yeah, $10,000, but either way, you're going to pull that car out, and if you're driving it around here, little salt chips are going to kick up, rock chips. Either way, that paint's going to get shipped. So.
Well, I think those cars, they put on an enclosed trailer.
No, I mean, if you bought it and you're driving it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they got to save it for those people. But like, remember previous year, that's when, or whenever they like started coming out with the EcoBoost Ford stuff, dude, that turbo is like.
Oh, I know.
It's like a baby.
I made fun of it right in front of like the Ford rep, and he like kind of just didn't know what to do. Like 2 years ago. Yeah. I was like, that's the most pathetic turbo I've ever seen. And he was just like.
I was like. What's a turbo?
He's like, oh, you talking about this?
Yeah. No,
I thought that was the horn.
I think it's just funny, like listening to people that aren't in the car community talk about cars, and they're just like, oh, I like this and that, and just like,
yeah,
that's boring.
Yeah.
But, anyways, we just wanted to catch you guys up with things that we've been having going on. If you're not subscribed to our second channel, please make sure you subscribe.
This is the channel.
I know. That's what I'm saying. This is the second channel.
Our main channel.
But yeah, so subscribe to both of our channels. I know that this is kind of like the reconstruction of our other channel. So we need to get more into podcasts. And what we really want to start doing is getting guests on here that are either friends of ours that we think have some sort of thing that we want to talk about with them, or people that are in the car community, that we want to have on here that you guys would think are super interesting, super funny, something like that. Maybe get some comedians up in here. That would be funny.
Do we know any comedians?
I mean,
apparently
I'm
you
pretty
think you're a
funny.
comedian.
Just kidding.
Hopping in Chevys, calling them Fords.
Forward. But
It's Jordan's only joke.
anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video on the Wicked Experience. If you guys are not subscribed to the main channel,
Please subscribe to the channel.
please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace. Bye. Have a good day, night, wherever you are.